She always has the doll with her. It's just ridiculous.
Matter of fact, May, she's wanted to say hi. Like, hello, how's you doing?
What the hell's going on here? What's up, guys? So today, joining the show, we have April, who has this weird addiction of spreading her different personalities among her demonic puppets. Now, I scoped in my last video that a lot of you guys wanted me to do a My Strange Addiction episode. So you ask and you shall receive. Now, if you are an OG, you probably know that I've done one before. It wasn't that great. I really didn't expect like 50k of you guys to watch that slop. Anywho, we're gonna redeem ourselves today, and what better way to do it than with this cuckoo ventriloquist? 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 Am I saying it right? Now, I really haven't seen the episode, so we'll kind of just walk through it together and see what all the hype's about. So without further ado, let's see what crazy dookie TLC brought us today, shall we? Let's get it.
May thinks that my sister is intimidated by her looks. I just think she feels that she's being replaced, and that's really hard for her.
Okay, so here we have April and May, guys. Clever. Now, I don't know about you guys, but ever since I watched Annabelle the True Story, I'm not exactly fond with dolls. And especially people like April, who's a little cuckoo in the head for them. May thinks my sister's intimidated with her. No, I think we're intimidated by your look, because you're not gonna tell me this lady don't look a little crazy. Drop this lady out in her doll fetish and drop her in the dark room. You ain't gonna tell me that ain't no horror story, because if you dare me to walk in there, nah, I'm taking this L. Not even GJ Deed's gonna get your boy in there. Just saying.
Put your hand in my mouth, come on.
I don't know if I want to.
Put your hand in my
I
mouth.
want to.
Put your hand in my mouth. Do it!
Like I said, crazy. 20 seconds in and I completely understand why she's on here. I'm always baffled by TLC's abilities to procreate these people. Could you imagine anyone trying to lay her down? Give her the pipe, wink wink, and all you hear is do it! Jesus, I mean, that gotta be stepping into some kind of fetish zone. And I'm not exactly sure what kind of fetish she might be in. You know what? Let's not even go there.
How does that work with dating? Like, because you have your puppets with you all the time. Like, if you take them on your first date.
You're not Gargle Walter, so just like shut it.
Like, do you
May, you can't talk like that to my sister. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Okay, nah, this is not right. This has to be some kind of multiple personality disorder, because no one in their right mind would be arguing with themselves unless she's high as a bird. And I'd probably believe you, because she got the whole natural lazy eye stoner face going. Dude, rock on. And trust me, the underlying perception matters, because if you told me this lady right here is high as a bird, I mean, that's relatively normal. But if you said this lady right here is dead ass sober, that's a whole different ballpark, buddy. I might even make a video about your crazy ass. Oh wait.
I'm sorry, she's just having a day.
I worry about April in relationships because to, you know, whip out a puppet, and it seems like a moderately awkward dynamic.
Yo, this has to be an old ass video, because who does the whole blue eyeshadow these days? Unless you're Harley Quinn. Argo. From afar, it kind of looks like a stoner talking to a crack addict, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, we learned that April's sister has good intentions and just wants the best for her sister. That's how you know this is fake. No sister wants that. Which simply means that April should put April before May. No pun intended. But turns out that's a trigger bun for April.
You know what, Brenna? No.
Really,
Seriously, bye.
I'm just trying to be a good sister. Like, I want to make your life easy.
No, apologize to May.
I'm sorry, May.
Yo. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this, but this is crazy. This woman is willing to risk it all human interaction, all social life, just to spend more time with her alter ego. You got your sister out here apologizing to your imaginary friend. Now, I wonder if it's offensive to her because she puts another part of herself into, you know, these puppets. So when people offend these puppets, they're really offending a part of her. I mean, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watch The Act on Hulu or that Split movie, where these peeps be having multiple personalities and all of a sudden, bzz, I'm Victor. Jokes aside, I think we all have multiple personalities. We just hide them well.
Knowledge.
You know, I worry as a mom. I worry about her not having health insurance, and I worry about her having enough money and not taking care of herself. I worry like 24 hours a day.
Like all good moms, April mom is no exception, wanting the best for her kids even if they're clearly not. Right in the head. Anyway, so April decides to take her mom to a theater to watch her rehearse, while mom sits and pretends to enjoy the show while deeply regretting having kids. Like a good mom. But I'm digging the 90s boy band hair though. Oh my god.
May, I'm so glad that you're standing next to me. Don't I look skinnier already? Well, May, you can go to hell. Sorry, wouldn't want to sit in your audience. Oh. You like the flow of those, Mom?
Pretty good, pretty good.
You like the flow of those, Mom? Yeah, pretty good. Good. Don't you dare disrespect me and May. So we find out that April's mom is a pathological liar and deep down she just wants her daughter to drop the puppets and get laid. Say no more. Anyway, so mom starts dropping all these unrealistic expectations.
I want her to have 2.5 kids.
2.5 kids.
Now I don't know about you guys, but to me that's equivalent to Mommy Sauce requesting for straight A's, which is deemed impossible. Especially when your bio professor expects you to be able to perform neurological surgery on dead animals. In the 9th grade? Screw you, Miss Parker. Fun fact, once upon a time, I wanted to be an environmental scientist, but all of that was ruined. Screw you, Miss Parker.
When Mom brings up spending less time with the puppets, it's her way of saying, you're not the daughter I wanted. At some point in time, I'm thinking you might be tired of this. I'm never gonna get tired of my puppets, Mom. Ever.
And I believe ya. See, what Mom here doesn't understand is that she is her puppet. Bzz, hello, everybody. November, is that you? At least we know that although she is a little cuckoo in the head, she still has the cognitive abilities to recognize that her mom thinks she's a little crazy. And so does everybody else. So Mom kind of gives up trying and advises her to go see a therapist. I typically get the same option, except my therapist is the leather belt.
Maybe I'll see, a therapist. And if I am becoming like that creepy ventriloquist woman, I don't want that either.
I mean, granted, April is a little crazy. I know that because I live with her.
Alert, alert, she's crazy. Could you imagine if we were able to time travel back then and boy band Mom here took a trip to the future to see how her daughter ends up?
Where's plan B?
Boy, I would have chugged 50 Plan B pills to make sure that little fella ain't growing. So she does end up going to the therapist with May, of course, and I have the utmost respect for therapists because a lot of you guys think I'd be a good one. Who said that? But nah. See, I have zero, not and nil self-control and being able to not laugh at stupid shit.
Let me hear it.
So you are here because you want to possibly explore why you have this behavior.
Yeah, I just, because I don't think I'm divorced from reality, but I just want to make sure that's not the case.
Nah, that's the case, girl. See, that's exactly where I would have lost my job. I probably would have stopped the whole intervention thing right here. Oh, crazy ass. Cause if worse comes to worse, you gotta stop the stuff early. Cause the minute that doll comes out, I already know what's gonna happen. Light starts flickering, cross turning upside down, eyes rolled all the way back. Nah. Not today, you Sesame Street demons. Anyway, so therapist lady brings up the question about April's love life and whether or not these puppets get in the way.
I was engaged to a guy who, it was either him or the puppets. I am so glad I gave him up instead because he wanted me to change who I was. I am so glad I didn't.
You want me to change who I was? I'm so glad I didn't. So it got to a point where she ditched her whole engagement because her fiance didn't want to spend 80 hours a week with her and her puppets. Screw boys, I got toys. Literally. And we find out that April holds in a lot of anger and expresses that side of her personality through May because there's no repercussion.
It's just like, it's okay for her to be mean. She can be as bad as she wants to be, and that's sort of cool.
Kinda weird, dude. So therapist lady ends today by recommending that maybe she finds another hobby to help express her emotion in a more conventional light. And I don't think she's gonna do it.
I feel the therapy session went well. I learned some things about myself. I don't see any reason to put the puppets aside or to spend any less time with them. If anything, I'm spending as much time with my children as possible.
Alrighty, there you have it. Nothing has changed since the beginning of this episode. So Mom can say adios to any hope of having 2.5 grandchildren unless she wants to start considering those Sesame Street demons as such. With that said though, the only thing I really learned from this episode is that my tolerance for dolls is that much lower. But hey, I mean at least she isn't screwing cars, chewing rocks, or drinking pee. But don't get me wrong, she's still weird as shit. But hey, what do I know? I'm just sipping sauce.